Hello to all. This video that I'm going to go into is, some information based on the so-called water shutdown in various cities in Maryland, uh, predominantly in the black communities, black, Hispanic, and Latino areas, uh, mainly the areas where our people, the Hebrew people, resides. To be blunt and be flat out, it's a fluke. Okay, they need to find out how to bring in martial law. All right. It is not a coincidence that the same areas they're shutting water down is the same areas you see uh, police cars at idle with their strobe lights on in parking lots, mainly around banks or the vicinity around banks, shopping centers, things of that nature. They're setting up the grid to bring in martial law, to have troops on the street. They want to find out how you all will react in a time of so-called crisis. They're talking about shutting the water down in various cities um, for about 3 to 5 days. Now, in these areas, if you go to a store to try to find you 1 gallon of water now, they're all gone. All right. I've heard that around 7 o'clock in the morning, Wednesday morning, the 17th of July, they are supposed to stock the stores with water. All right. See, the thing about it is, they're going to find out who's dependent on the system, who's going to fall out and cause some type of uh, outbreak of, some type of crime may start out, or people may start going off, and acting mad, so they can tase you, so they can put you in jail and lock you up, and that's what they're trying to do. It started out with, and I wasn't going to say anything about this because I'm not really wasn't interested in the case too much when it came down to the Trayvon Martin and Zimmerman's case. A lot of us been, a lot of wise teachers have been telling us that they need to find a pretext of some sort to bring in martial law, to bring in a race war. So that's what they're going to use. They're going to use a water shutdown. They're going to use white and black. So a lot of people like to look at the fact that Zimmerman is a so-called Spanish, but he's actually Jewish. His father, you go on the father's side. But this video is not about that case. That gets enough coverage from everyone else. This is about the area that I live in, which is Maryland. You got District Heights, Temple Hills, Fordsville, Oxon Hill, Forest Heights, the areas around the National Harbor, Gaylord, what a name. But anyway, they are going to shut the water down tonight around 9 o'clock. Then you will have like 14 hours after to gather as much as you can. You're going to be on a restriction, and you're supposed to put the water in your tub to reserve it, to reserve for the shutdown for the next week. There's a few problems with that. Well, a lot of problems. First of all, if you can't get to the stores, there are going to be a lot of people that can't get to the stores to get water. All right. There's going to be a lot of people that, I mean, when it's time for you to use the restroom to do number two, there's going to be problems. On my way home, I seen, when I went to a shopping center, I seen those porta potties, those mobile facilities to use the restrooms being lined up in the shopping center. My thing is, if they can go find a daggone porta potty somewhere, they should be lining up water. You see what I'm saying? I want y'all to really pay attention to this, what I'm saying. They can line up porta potties. They can have all these things all lined up for you, but they're not lining up water. There's something wrong. The reason why they are shutting the water down is another situation. They're saying that there's a pipe. Now listen to this closely. There's a pipe that can burst. It hasn't burst yet, but it could burst. So we have to dig into the ground to reconstruct the pipe, reinforce it, fix it, or whatever they have to do so it won't burst. But yet, this whole week is supposed to be 100 degrees index. Okay? Now, they couldn't find this out last week. It was nice and cool, it was rainy. They couldn't do it then, but they have to wait till it's 100 degrees every day. And the weather forecast is not calling for any rain. But it's going to rain. Okay, it will rain. The Most High, my prayers will be going up in petitions with the Most High. I've already asked him to allow it to rain, to flood their plan, because that's what they're doing. They want you to get used to, this is a beta test, they want you to get used to FEMA. They want you to get used to government authority being the say so, the people in demand, so you can feel that so you can be reliant on the government. That's what's going on. There's no other. If there was a break, if there was a water main break, you fix the break and it's a done deal. To go and say, well, we need to check a pipe, we're going to have to shut your water down for 3 to 5 days. Matter of fact, 3 to 5 days. 3 to 5. That doesn't mean that they're going to shut it back on after the 5th day. That's how long it's going to take them to repair it. Repair it, mind you. Come on. Hebrews everywhere. This is what's going on. All right. People say, man, it's just water. It's not the electricity. Well, that's the next step. It's going to be food. I went to a store and it looked like somebody robbed the place. It wasn't hardly no bread, no can. I mean, you're like, man, what? It's happening. They know people were hip to the gas prices going up. So what people are doing, they're just going to buy hybrids. So they like, well, we might as well keep the gas around $4, and it's still high. But, a lot of people were anticipating the gas going up to like $7 to $8. In some places it is, but in this vicinity where I'm at, it's still around $4 a gallon for 93. That's the only thing. That's the only gas that I can put in my car. All right, but the thing about it is, back to the food, back to the water. These are beta tests to see how people will react in the time of catastrophe or the time of need. I mean, I've seen helicopters flying just at idle up in the sky, just looking to see what's going on. I mean, they've been putting the grid in for a long time. All right, they need a civil unrest. It's that time for America. So you got riots going on uh, due to the Trayvon Martin case. You got the Black Panthers coming together as a $10,000 reward for the head of Zimmerman. I mean, they got our people going up in a rant to the point where all they're going to do is kill you. They want to put you in an uproar. They got weapons for you. So you go ahead and see, you keep thinking, us, you black people out there, keep thinking that you're going to come against drones, or you're going to come against antimatter weapons. There's no way. The Most High is the way. Christ, the Bible. That's the way you fight. That's the only way you're going to make it. Like I said, when it rains, their planning will be dampered because some of us in this Maryland area do believe in the Most High through Christ, Yeshaya. Okay, so you can do whatever you want, and I hope they're listening. These people that's shutting the water for no reason, you can do whatever you want. Some of us will not be harmed by it, even if we are. What can you do to the soul? Nothing. The body is decrepit anyway. So you can't hurt a person that really don't care about what the world is doing. I really don't care. And I'm on a, and this is not about me, but I need people to, I want to show myself, use this as an example based on this story, this small little story I'm about to tell you. I've been without a wife for a year. Without a wife for a year. Okay. People can't go 2 days without some type of sex. So when you're talking about water shortage, you can't bathe, or if you do bathe, people got problems taking a cold shower, let alone taking water out of transferring water from a bathtub to a sink to wash yourself up, or putting it on a stove to heat it up and all that. So there's going to be people, and they know how people spoil. Welfare, child support, they get us all, getting us dependent on the government and all that, unemployment, things of that nature, not dependent on the Most High. We speak a lot like we are, yeah, God is going to do this for me, God is going to do this, and hey, God, I love the God. I'm going to keep talking this to him, man, so he can give me $5. We know, they know the weakness of our people. See, the problem is we don't know our history. The problem is they know that we're kings and queens. Kings and queens didn't need nothing. If we spoke it, it was there. Give me some water. Boom, one of the servants gives us water. Please fry me some food or whatever. Cook me some food. Boom, it's done. You see what I'm saying? So you take a people that were something at first, and then eventually strip them from their heritage, strip them from everything, then you can pull this, and they're going to be dependent on you. You can tell them anything. You can tell our people anything, they'll believe it if it's on CNN, if it's on NBC and all these different stations or whatever, WSSC or whatever these people saying that they're going to fix the water and all that. A pipe. You're going to wait till it's 100 degrees every day to fix some water? These people will have rain, okay? Your time, look, Satan's time is up, all right? Of course, a lot of people will get persecuted, even the ones of us that do know who we are, we're not exempt to certain things that will happen. We're in the world, all right, but we're not of it. We're not to follow the world. And I just wanted to put this video out, for my brothers and sisters, children and, things of that nature in this area. Just, of course, it's common sense to reserve water or whatever. Um, but it will rain. It's best to go out and rain, go out to the rain. Reserve as much water as possible. If it's raining outside, go out, take a shower in the rain outside. It's pollution. It's polluted water. Well, you've been putting polluted water on you since it's not sanitized as much as you think. The very thing that they use to sanitize the water is poison to your body. You're tougher than you think. You can go out in the creek right now and drink a river and drink water from the creek with the rock, dirt, little dirt in it or whatever. They ain't gonna do nothing to you. It's more healthy for you. We've been lied to. Our people have been doing this for years. You understand? When it comes to all the hot showers and stuff you all be taking, that breaks the immune system down. Hot showers it's not good for you. Cool, cold water out in the river. That's what our people used to do years ago. They lived long. Their immunity was stronger. That's why they even tell you, a doctor tell you that. You can Google right now, taking cool or cold showers builds the immune system because it's natural. It's cool. It's cool. You want to cool your body is already 98.5 degrees anyway inside. So, but I won't stay on topic. The water situation is a pretext. Okay. They want martial law. They want to have tanks on the street. They need us to get rowdy and they want us to cause a commotion and a disturbance to lock your behind up. We're Judah. In the areas that I just mentioned, all the areas that I've said, Temple Hills, Oxon Hill, Forest Heights, District Heights, all around the National Harbor. These are all areas, Eastover. These are all areas where the children of Israel are, predominantly Judah. You may have a few here and there, so-called whites, whatever, in that area. But predominantly, and then they're going to just leave and go somewhere else. They got money or whatever. They can just go to a hotel across the world somewhere and they'll be fine. So it's that time. We in this country. I should have been out of here anyway. Like I said, it can happen anywhere, but based on a lot of studying, I've been doing research and looking at certain videos and comparing it with what's going on. A lot of us know. I mean, we're just kind of like, as a wise brother said yesterday. I was looking at his video. He said, "Our people always wait till the last minute." That's just the way we are. We're hard-headed, stiff-necked people. So when things happen, and by the time you react, it's almost too late. So that's when they know, and see, they know that. So we start to come against each other. That's what happened during Katrina over there. When they had the hurricane over there. So, hey, I'll be making more videos. Love you all. This is my life, and I'll be doing this for the rest of it. Shalom.